Okay, we're resuming. Okay, im ra'otire. So Gemara says, Masechet Berachot, Lamed Aleph. It says that she Kavyachol was kind of threatening Hashem. What did she say? If you see, you will see. She was telling Hashem, if you give me a child, fine. If not, you're going to see what I'm going to do. Oh, what are you going to do? Sota. You said a sota, if she's innocent, right? What happened? Hashem is going to give her a child. So I'm going to do a sota. I'm going to make myself a sota. So my husband is going to have dot on me. He's going to take me to Mishkan. They're going to give me the sota, but I'm innocent. So I'm going to have child. This way I'm going to have it. Right? So basically, if you want to do it the easy way, give it to me. If not, I'm going to... Sota, there was the lady that the husband gets suspicious on her. Give her the water. Either she dies, if she did a sin, she dies. If not, it says in the Torah she's going to have children. Okay? It's in your Torah. Right? I have a solution. So it says in your Torah, עמיתך וזכרתני ולא תשכח את עמיתך, and you should see the affliction of your slave woman, and you remember me and don't forget me. ונתת לעמיתך זרע אנשים, and you give your maidservant זרע אנשים, right? That means male offspring. So Gemara says here she was asking for an average person. She means what? Not so too tall, not too short, not too smart, not too dumb. Right? Everything average. I want some like average. She wanted a child that is average. Why? She didn't want to have Ain Hara on him also. She wanted, okay, and then she said, "What? Benatativ laHashem kol yemei chayav." You know what? I'm going to give him for Hashem all his life. That's what she ended up doing. You see how much the Shem Shamayim was, because she didn't want the child for herself. Oh, I'm going to have child for myself to help me. No, I'm going to give it to you, right? All I wanted to have a child to do the mitzvah, bringing a child to the world, I'll give it to you. All is umora lo ya'ala rosho. This is a big machluk in Masechet Nazir. What does this really mean? Was he really Nazir or no? Oh. He says, what? There is no, I'm not going to have razor on his head. So Masechet Nazir, they bring this as one of the opinions says, he was a Nazir. The other opinion says, no, it wasn't Nazir. Murad with the hey, we read it with the Aleph, that means his fear is going to be on everybody. So basically,
should here fear on everybody?
Mura could also mean with the Aleph means fear. Right? And that means he's not going to have fear from anybody else, only from you. Something like that. But yeah, Murad Anashin La. That's the way Rashid brings the Targum Yonatan. According to the one that he was not Nazir. Murad Anashim means the people are going to fear him. Tiyaloi. That's what the other opinion is. One, so there's a, if someone asks if Shemuel was the Nazir or not, say Machloket Tanaim. Big Machloket, Masechet.
Natna Shehi רחויה לשתות להשם במורם רש"י חטא אבל
לתתו להשם שיהיה ראויה לתתו בהשם. Right? Give me a child that will be good enough, right? So I can give it to him. Give him to him. یعنی چی؟ بچه سالم خوب به من بده.
ترگم یوناتان مربد.
Not more than that. She actually gave him for Hashem. V'haya Kir beta להתפלל, when she was davening a lot, לפני Hashem, ואלי שומר על פיה. And Eli is looking at her mouth. Right? What is she doing? Until that point, everyone used to daven loud. There was no such a thing as lachash.
Wow.
He is looking at her, she's not saying anything, she's just only her lips moving. So he thought there's something wrong with her. Right?
She's drunk.
V'chana, he medaberet al liba, she was the first one to do such a thing. Eli has never seen such a thing. She was talking in her heart, rak siftatea na'ot, so these are the things we learn from her, how to daven to Hashem. You have to daven to your heart, that means what? Have a kavanah. Misvah kavanah comes from here, al liba. Rak siftatea na'ot, only your lips should move, right? Your voice shouldn't be v'kola lo yishma. That means you daven low and you cannot raise your voice when you're davening. These are the three things we learn from Chana. Very interesting that with all important laws of Shemuel said we learn from a lady. Okay. Vayachsheva Eli le shikora. Right? Eli thought she's shikora. Why? Because he looked at his breastplate and the leathers started lighting up. What leathers? Shin, Chaf, Resh, Hey. Oh, he said that. It means what? Shikora. Drunk. Vayomer eleha Eli. Eli told her, Ad matai tishkerina, how much you become drunk?
What would you drink?
Yeah. Siri ed yanech me'alech. Go remove your wine from yourself. ותען חנה ותאמר לא אדוני. Chana answered her, no my master, you already drunk. Right? The letters light up, but you have to put them together the right way. It says kashera, doesn't say shikora, it's the same wording. Right?
Chana told him.
Told him.
Lo adoni, that means you didn't say it the right way. You didn't read it the right way. Right? Isha kashad ruach anochi. And I'm a disturbed person. Ve'yain ve'shechar lo shatiti. And I did not drink wine or shechar. Ve'eshfoch et nafshi lifnei Hashem. I'm just pouring my soul in front of Hashem. She was telling him, I'm davening. I'm not doing anything wrong. Al titen et amitecha lifnei bnei Belial. Don't make me like the baseless women. Don't think I'm like one of those like low life people. Ki merov sichi v'cha'asi dibarti adena, because of from the so much of my anger and grief, I said all these things. Right? I'm hurt. I'm davening to Hashem. Vaya'an Eli vayomer lechi leshalom. Right? And Eli told her, answered her, go to peace. He accused her for no reason. No, the law is if you accuse someone for no reason, you have to give him a barakah. Right? That's what we learn from here. לכי לשלום, ואלוהי ישראל ייתן את שאלתך, אשר שאלת מעמו. And Hashem will give you your request that you requested from him. And he told her, since I suspected you, I'm giving you this barakah, the barakah that Hashem is going to listen to what you ask for. ותאמר תמצא שפחתך חן בעיניך. She said your maid servant should find favorite in your eyes. ותלך האישה לדרכה.
שפחתך חן בעיניך, יעני שהיא שפחתך. שפחה שכיבודי.
She calls herself your shifcha. She's giving him honor.
He's the master. She's the shifcha.
ما هي بتفارسين قام نوكرتا. That's what it is.
ואתה
She's
אומר,
the-
תמצא שפחתך,
I should find, instead of I, she says shifchatecha, your servant. Should find favorite in your eyes.
Wow.
ותלך האישה לדרכה, and she went down her road, ופניה לא היו לה עוד, and she didn't have,
ותוכה פניה לא היו לה,
ותאכל, and she ate, ופניה לא היו לה עוד, and she didn't have the same face anymore. She was happy from now. No more sadness. That's it. When a chacham gives you bracha,
Grab it.
you grab it. Not only grab it, you have to have emunah lechachamim, because the bracha is going to come through. There's a story about the lady that she wanted a child. The rabbi wasn't giving her bracha. She went and lie down by the door of the Beit Midrash. The rabbi wanted to come in. She said, I'm not moving until you give me the bracha. Right? So he gave her a bracha. He said, next year you're going to have children, have a child. She went, got up, but first thing she went bought a stroller. Right? Emunat Chachamim. She started buying things for the child, and she had a child. Same thing.
It says something very interesting here. میگه که اونجا که میخوره و بعدش بلند میشه میره پیش الی، میگه from this till this point Hannah was relying on Elkanah to pray for her to have children, but when he sees that he keeps telling it it's okay, just accept it, خودش بلند میشه میگه you know I'm gonna pray for it myself. میگه the prayer of you praying for yourself is very important. Don't rely on other people praying for you.
That's right.
چیزی که همیشه در باید شوب میگم شوب.
But, okay.
مثلا بعضی میرم
וישכימו בבוקר וישתחוו לפני השם וישובו ויבואו אל ביתם. They got up in the morning, they bowed down to Hashem. Right, there's a mitzvah that when you come to visit Beit HaMikdash or Mishkan, you, after the day that you sacrifice, that day you don't go back home. You have to sleep overnight. Right?
نفهمیدم دوباره چی شد؟
Mitzvah of Lina, you sleep overnight. You cannot just come that day, do your sacrifice, and go the same day back.
That's not kavod.
When you come to Yerushalayim, you have to stay. That night you have to stay. So that's what it is. They got up in the morning, they went back they bowed down to Hashem again. וישובו ויבואו ביתם, they came back to their house, Haramata, to Ramat. וידע אלקנה אל חנה אשתו ויזכריה Hashem. What day was that? Elkanah was with his wife and Hashem remembered her. We say this haftarah, this whole perek, this haftarah of Rosh Hashanah. Why? Because the same way Sarah was remembered on Rosh Hashanah, Chana was remembered on Rosh Hashanah. This was the night of Rosh Hashanah, right? Vayizkereh Hashem. So that's why this is haftarah of first day of Rosh Hashanah. Right? We talk about Sarah being remembered by Hashem, and she had Yitzchak, and Chana was remembered by Hashem. Zichronot. This is one of the zichronot. Vayhi. The tekufat hayamim, it was after the period of the time, which is in 9 months. Vatahar Chana vatelet ben. ותקרא שמו Shemuel. Hannah became pregnant and she had a child, called him Shemuel. כי מהשם שאלתיו. I asked him from Hashem. שאלתיו. I borrowed him from Hashem, or asked him from Hashem. Right? ויעל האיש אלקנה אל ביתה. Rashi brings down he brings it in Pasuk Chaf Gimel that a bat kol came and was saying there's going to be Atid Sadiq Echad La'amod Ushmo Shemuel, right? the Sadiq will come and his name is going to be Shemuel to save Ben Israel. And וכל אישה שהייתה יולדת בן הייתה מוציאה שמות Shemuel. Whoever was giving birth that year was calling their child Shemuel. So we had lots of Shemuels that year.
از اسم این از اسم شمال
قبل از که این شموئل بیاد.
پس چجوری
There was a bad call. Right? There was a bad call saying Sadiq is going to come to this world. His name is going to be Shemuel.
So
So now I'm going, I
named
want my
Shemuel.
child to be Shemuel.
So
That's
there were
Rashi.
other Shemuels before him.
Yeah,
Interesting.
many Shemuelim here. Right? כיוון שהיו רואים את מעשיו היו אומרים אין זה שמואל. Okay, so the Rashi continues. It says when they saw like the child is not so perfect, they would say, no, this cannot be Shemuel. כיוון שנולד זה וראו מעשיו אמרו דומה זה הוא זהו יקים השם דברו. This looks like the right Shemuel. It was from the childhood, was something very, very special. We'll see soon. It was 2 years old. Already he knew the laws of Shechita and everything. וחנה לא עלתה כי אמרה לאיש והיה לאיש אלקנה ביתו לזבוח וכל ביתו לזבוח להשם את זבח הימים ואת נדרו. So the next, that was the following year, Elkanah went again to Shiloh to bring sacrifice and his nedarim. V'chana lo alta. Chana didn't go that year, right? Ki amra, she said, Kafra leisha, she said to her husband, Adi igamel hana'ar ve'vetiv. Let him get wind, and then I bring him. ונראה את פני השם, and we're going to see the פני השם, וישב שם, and he's going to stay there at olam.
Wow.
At olam until forever, right? Olam also, the pasukim that calls Yovel olam, when the slave that his ears was pierced, it says it stays there at olam. It says until Yovel. So Yovel is how much? 50 years. When he was 2 years old, she brought him, and he passed when he was 52 years. So exactly 50 years he was serving Hashem. From 2 years until 52. Ad olam. That's a hint to that. Vayomer la Elkanah Isha. Elkanah, her husband, told her, Asi hatov be'enaich. Do whatever is good in your eyes.
But Shemuel passed away when he was 52?
Yeah. We'll see soon why.
So interesting.
End of Shemuel bed, we'll see why. Have patience. ויאמר לה אלקנה אישה עשי הטוב בעינייך. So do whatever is good to your eyes. שבי עד גם לך אותו. Stay here until you win him. אך יקים השם את דברו, and Hashem should fulfill his words. ותשב האישה ותנגד ביתה עד גם לה אותו. And the lady stayed.
خود خنا نشست.
Yes, and she was nursing her child until he was weaned, which is 2 years old. فتعليه إما, and she brought him with her. כאשר גמלתו, once he was weaned. בפרים שלושה, with 3 cows. ואפה אחת קמח, and 1 ephah of fine flour. ונבל יין, and a flask of wine. ותביאו בית השם שילה. She brought him to בית השם, to Shiloh. והנער נער, he was already a young man, even though he's only 2. He acted like a young man. Okay, Gemara goes through the whole story that they were waiting for Kohanim to do the sacrifice, and he comes and says, Chidush, right? He says, Shechita mutar bezarim. He says the halacha, which no one else knew those days. And Eli gets upset. He says, why he says the halacha in front of a rabbi? Right? This is the halacha. I should say no. So he tells her, I'm going to pray for another child for you. She said, no, this is the child that I asked for. Don't. Okay, וישחטו את הפרה ויביאו את הנער אל עלי. They sacrificed the cow and they brought the young boy to Eli. ותאמר בי אדוני חי נפשך אדוני. Right? Please, my master, to your life, my master, אני האישה הנסבת עמך בזה. I am the lady that was standing here with you here. להתפלל אל השם, to daven to השם. את הנער הזה התפללתי. I prayed for this na'ar. You cannot harm him just because he said halacha in front of you. That's the child I asked for Hashem. I want him. ויתן השם לי את שאלתי. Hashem gave me my request. אשר שאלתי עמו, that I asked from him. וגם אנוכי שאלתיהו להשם. And I have lended him to Hashem. Right? That means what? That she says, כאדם המשאיל כלי לרבו. Like a person who gives items to his rabbi. He gives lends him to use. So I lent him to Hashem. כל הימים אשר היה all his life, basically, הוא שאול להשם. He is given to Hashem. וישתחוו שם להשם. And they bow down over there to Hashem. Basically, 2 years old, she brings him there and leaves him there.
Wow.
Worked in Beit HaMikdash. At least he's a Levi, right? He could work in Beit HaMikdash. So kept him there in a Mishkan.